Yolan Troon, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today we have to continue our little officer group series so that we get that done before the next arc comes. And today we'll talk about the Battleship Retaliation Squad. And in that group, there's E-Chip, Infiltrator Tuvok, and Specialist 7. And because, as we did with the last two groups, to look at the downside first, we need to look at Seven. Her captain's maneuver, harmony, and individuality is a nice one, but not a unique one. Against player battleships with hull breach, she increases your shots by 60% each round for 4 rounds. That's a really nice ability, but only against battleships. This only with hull breach I can cope with. That's what I'm always using B'Elanna for, below deck and to cause hull breach. But this is the same issue as I had with the last two groups. It only works against one ship class. In my level range, it's not as bad as the Interceptor or Explorer crew because many people in my level range have as their strongest ship the Borg cube, and so she is working against Borg cubes. And the point why a lot of people are not using her as a captain in a crew that is made up from this whole group is her below deck ability, because she can cause hull breach as well herself, which helps for her captain maneuver, but she also can be used to do the hull breach as part of another bridge crew, and then you have another slot available below deck, not using B'Elanna, although I don't know if B'Elanna only works against hostiles at the moment. We have to check that again. But she can bring the hull breach for a different crew. But I only would use this group as a complete crew if I really know, like in the incursion right now, I'm facing a lot of cubes at the moment, then of course I can use this group. But usually if you have to expect all different kinds of ships, especially if you are not G6, you will see a lot of different kind of ships with the players, especially on newer servers. And then it will not make so much sense. And I still have for my cube my battleship crew that is still better. But the point is that here as well we have something where you can use them below deck with the to get more apex barrier. But that's the issue with E-Chip and with Tuvok I had when I introduced them as single officers. Your own ship is not allowed to have any state, so you cannot apply morale to your own ship. And the opponent cannot have put any state like hull breach, burning, whatever on you. So they are very limited. So if you can cause a hull breach differently, you can rather use Tuvok, for example, on the bridge with some other guys to get more isolated cascade damage, because that works for every weapon you score a hit with, and it's cumulative, and that works for 3 rounds. So there you can cause a lot of damage. But overall, if you're not using a cube against cubes or using a ship against cubes out there, this is not a really great crew, because each ship, as I said, has the same limitation with a no state on your ship. Of course, it works for 3 rounds, but if the opponent hits you very fast with some state, or you put morale on your own ship, that's not going to work. And the apex barrier you can get on the bridge, it's not really making me celebrate anything. So once again, the 3 crews they introduced in that arc or in that arc line were not something that really got me excited. So also the Battleship Retaliation group here is not something I'm really working on. I'm working a bit on 7, and Tuvok might be of help from time to time. I have seen E-Chips going around, but I have much better for my apex barrier that I can put below deck from the other Retaliation squad, so I don't know why to put E-Chip up there. I'm not really celebrating them. You might differ completely, but that's why I'm looking forward to your comments below the video and on Discord, because for me, yeah, they are there. That's so my point on these retaliation squads. But I'm looking forward to what you have to say, and if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.